Okay, so now we can put the back panel back on. So like I showed before, we just want to fit the lip, the bottom lip here, into the groove here on the bottom of the vacuum. It's gonna be a little bit tricky. It takes a little bit of finagling, but actually that one went in pretty nicely. No, it didn't. Go. Okay. There we go. And then we're just going to snap it back down.
And this vacuum is unplugged.
Yep. And then last step is we're just going to latch this back over right there. And then we are all set. Just make sure that it is indeed properly snapped in here. If not, sometimes you can just snap it back down. Make sure it's snapped up there. Make sure that's snapped in. And then there you go. We've got it back together. We're also going to want to go ahead and plug this back in. Get the vacuum back into shape. And so, one final note that we should go over is that on the back of this vacuum here is what we call the thermal reset.
Thermal reset.
It's a little white button right here. What that is, it's a safety feature of the vacuum. It actually acts kind of like the breaker on your electrical panel or a breaker on your food disposal. What it does is that if this vacuum does get clogged up anywhere in the vacuum and people continue to try to use the vacuum, that thermal reset will trip and it'll shut the vacuum off so that it won't turn on. And what that does is it actually protects the vacuum, it protects the motor. Because if people keep trying to vacuum while there's a clog in there, the motor could overheat and it can destroy itself. So that thermal reset saves the life of the vacuum.
Oh, so that's why it's called a thermal reset, because it detects heat.
Yep, exactly. So if you plug in the vacuum and you try to turn it on and it doesn't do anything, there's a good chance it's because the thermal reset is tripped. And so that means two things. One, it means you need to reset the thermal reset, but it also means that you need to clear whatever clog is in the vacuum that's causing that thermal reset to trip in the first place. So all you have to do to reset that thermal reset button is just simply press the button. That's it. Take a screwdriver or pen, anything, press the button, reset it, and it'll start right back up. And then you just want to make sure to clear that clog out, because if you don't, it's going to trip the reset again. So, and your vacuum's clearly just not going to work as well until you get that clog out. So that's basically how to fix the vacuum. Certain things, you might want to get your maintenance manager to really specialize in, like changing the belts and so forth, but other things are just common parts of using a vacuum that everyone in the house should know, like changing out the bag, keeping the filters clean, and all that sort of thing. So let's try it out. Let's see how it works.
Oh, one more thing. We should plug it in.
Yep.
And always make sure that bag is well seated on the on that shaft.
Yep. One other important thing to note out is we actually put reminders on the front of all the vacuums. ICC vacuum manual can be found online on the maintenance website. We've got bags, belts, filters, all at the main ICC office, and then just a reminder that the thermal reset is on the back. These are highly repairable vacuums, so almost always we can get them working like new again. And
it helps to not vacuum up things that are too big.
Yep. And if you need help, just feel free to contact the ICC maintenance staff, and we'll get it fixed up for you. There's all kinds of other problems you might see, like a chewed up cord, and we can replace the cord. There's all kinds of other things that we haven't gone over that are a little more technical. But
and you like people to do a request for assistance, an RFA, off the maintenance website?
Yep.
To get in touch with you?
That's right on www.icc.coop/maintenance. You find it all right there. So now that we've done the work to repair the vacuum, let's test it out. Let's go ahead and dump this dirt that we got from the inside of the vacuum. One go. Very nice. So there we have it. Hopefully that helped you learn how to fix and maintain the ICC vacuum. And if you do have any additional problems, you're always welcome to contact the ICC maintenance staff. And there is always more information on the ICC maintenance website at www.icc.coop. /maintenance. Yeah.
I feel like I really learned a lot.